slightly off-meta picks that are coming through. We saw the Rel yesterday out of Barrel combined with that Tristana pick. It looks very good into a short-range composition where your suction ability on your ultimate just really does a good job of pulling them off your AD carry. The line stun as well.
Shuffles out there even with the leash on the teleport. Definitely Evie can still use that tool, and of course, if nothing happens, just go ahead, get some tempo back, and go to the lane. Is now 3v3 once again is happening in the bottom side of the rift, but it's Arthur. A little late to the party, but perhaps it's perfectly timed arrival. Arthur finds himself first blood as Hop, looking for a big crash down, gets Arthur as Udipon finds the final auto attack to get the counter kill.
All right, they get the first one. Raze is trying to make it a 2-for-1, not able to do so. Fought back, but Tally's on the roam.
How's the snipe, Tally? Looking for the ulti, encore. Aladoric now cutting off Udipon. Brute's gonna miss. Udipon is just fighting, and Raze is like, I'm not really that safe. Now we've got to flash out of there. Tally gets the charm in the front side, but now the stun on the other is good, and Yaharong is gonna move in there. Great little flash, Emperor's Divide, and Aladoric, and the rest of the side are all dead. It's dead.
You can see both ultimates down. Off screen, he was making sure that teleport could not come in. Tapoon did exactly what he needed to make sure that that was able. Ivy could not join in, but at the same time, the roam by Yaharong evened it out. Now Steel's up top.
Ooh, into the alcove we flash. He's buying time for Arthur. He's here. He's on the level 5, though. Tapoon still trying to fight his way out, but Steel's just going to go ahead and grab yet.
All ready for both solo lanes as well as bot lane being monstrously ahead from winning these skirmishes.
And now a late Cloud Dragon, but a welcome one nonetheless for DetonationFocusMe. We'll swap on over to Mountain.
Flash for flash follow, but instead just takes that summoner advantage. Knocking that off Kennen can be big. Whoa, Arthur ahead of the rest of his team.
Did you end up in this spot? Perhaps we'll answer that question at a later date. Hops away, needs to find some teammates. Aladoric with a good double knocker. Maybe they turn it back around. It's Chiefs with a long con. Arthur sets it up for the squad, and they find a kill.
Yeah, they're still going. Aladoric's ult comes back up.
Ooh, again, Aladoric moving back through. They found Evie as well. Raze now with a kill, and Chiefs. Signs of life in this game.
Perfect timing, too. Right as second Rift Herald spawns, I believe that was. They were already swapping their bot lane up to the top side off that recall. They were kind of ignoring Udipon grabbing that turret. And so that's why Arthur was ahead of his team. He was a little too far ahead, I thought. But with the fact that Aladoric had that gap close, still had that flash available, landed that charm, which set up that wombo that we were kind of slipping away from them, getting strangled out by DFM. That's some signs of life that they needed. Still quite a bit down, and now Tapoon in trouble.
Certainly so. Evie with the ulti, Steel following up, and Tapoon's going to try and get something back. There is nothing but a kill for Hecarim.
Sad Aatrox noises, no Eclipse completed.
But this is the right path to getting things back on track and trading some gold back in your favor. Chiefs certainly down in the game, but not out by any stretch, even though old Udipon is looking menacing still on the Kai'Sa with 2 items done, and the Dragon still going.
Phonetics for them is the trollest thing I've ever seen from casters. It's so funny that I just have to intentionally lean into it. Just saying chain punk, chain.
20 seconds. As I say that, Steel is looking for a little invade.
Uh-oh.
Udipon's here as well. He's a problem. After, though, counterplay is happening. Not enough, though, as Udipon is getting low, but they need to get this kill to make it worth it. Udipon trying to dance around, but he's going to get shut down in seconds.
Yeah, I mean, this is the double threat. Here we go.
Tally zooming on in, but not really by his own design. It is trouble as Tally flashes out, but that's a solo bolo for Yaharong in the top lane.
Oh,
for the potential pincer, so Chiefs will they maybe turn off the effective instead. Aladoric is trying to find the play, but Evie already crushing him in. Hop goes in first. Ray's trying to get out of there. Oh, he flashes back into the stun. Aladoric not there to try and peel, and it's absolute disaster for the Chiefs as Arthur does get the dragon. But the cost is quite high as Aladoric will go down as well.
Oh boy, it's a 4-for-0 at the tail end of this play as they... Well, Arthur gets one back, at least onto Yaharong. So a 4-for-1. That'd be the easiest kill of his life.
Yeah, that's it. He pre-saved the flank and bottom lane. And unfortunately, Chiefs can't find the response. Instead, it's
Azir turret in the mid lane position, allowing them to rotate down, grab this turret, which Udipon and Evie were pushing already, having complete control. They're going to grab the mid inner as well, quickly grabbing turrets with this Red Bull Baron power in the last
few years. Famously hates the Chiefs because they were the rivals for a long, long time in the Oceanic scene. But
if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. It's something like that. Here we go. DFM grabbing their, not only just this game on their mind, but I think DFM having those tastes of success at Worlds, making it through play-ins before. They want more.
Ooh, that's a very nice looking ulti, and Race has found a shutdown. Udipon from 4 screens away has been picked off. The Chiefs find a miracle, honestly, outside their own base, but is there anything more? Arthur getting chased down by the rest of DetonationFocusMe. Evie is dodging everything, but Arthur has found an escape route through the enemy top laner.
Oh, no.
Steel now gonna go down as well. Get the coach cam back.
Ali, that's a traded TP. Not feeling too bad, though, because you still get this objective bounty.
I mean, you have to get some gold back. Chiefs needed something in the game, and they've cut the gold lead. Marking him now as well. They're going to flip it for the Dragon first off. They do get it. Objective bounty goes over, but Chiefs have actually peeled off to try and kill Evie. Ray's now on the front line, but he's got no ulti. Has a flash shot, but Arthur's trying to run interference. Ray's wants the pullback on the other way, but now I think the team, no, he's actually fine. They're taking out Steel. Ray's lives somehow, but Unipon is going absolutely insane in this fight, and Unipon shutting it down with the rest of the side. It looked good. But DetonationFocusMe coming out on top in that fight. Unipon to contend for Baron once again.
I mean, despite the gold lead, these fights have felt really crazy. Here they go, trying to get Tapoon, get the ult out early from him. Bit dicey now for the Chiefs without having that ability for the Aatrox. We'll see how they're going to test the Baron.
Ooh, a little engage there from Hub, trying to make it happen. Ray's trying to get to safety. Onslaught of Shadows is there, though. Arthur spinning around, but it's just the Quan. Aladoric, though, very low as Evie tries to finish it off, and he does find the snipe with the Shuriken. Tapoon now in trouble as well, as Yaharong's going to clean that up. And Unipon going straight into the back line. 1v1 me, bro. Takes out Rays, and DetonationFocusMe have found it again. That might be the game.
Evie going for the last one on to Tally. The auto fight goes in Evie's favor. It's the clean 5-0 ace in DFM. They are looking to end the game. Forget the Baron. They have the minion wave to try and push it down. Just as I was saying, it felt like this game was getting close. They have an expert team fight to close them out and get their first win of Worlds.
Beautifully done by the carries of DetonationFocusMe. Yaharong and Unipon looking so good together, as the Chiefs will barely have Aladoric alive to watch the Nexus crumble. Raz was wrong. DetonationFocusMe picking up a win. Their first of Worlds so far.
DFM is scaling. They had what was a pretty terrible